I want to tell all my brothers, man, stand on your own 10 toes, man. Stand on your own 10 toes. Hey, the Bible say, God bless the child to have his own. That's real talk. God bless the child to have his own. I wish y'all would listen to that a little more stronger. Because I didn't. I ended up having to live with a woman. Can you believe that? Man, worst decision of my life. I thought I was a jailer kid. Get up, go eat, go to the bathroom. Wait, yeah, you gonna tell me to go to the bathroom. You don't know if my bowels is loose. You can't be telling me to go to the bathroom. I ain't got to use a chair. And again, the women is tougher today. Oh, the women is strong today. They not playing. Oh, they not playing. Look at Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson called HIV. Cookie stayed with him. They've been together 38 years. Let you get caught with a text message.
Good morning. Just got my hair done.
It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Not crazy, lady.
I'm about to go back home and edit. And then let's see what we get into today. Get your hair done, girl. You going in your room?
Somewhere, because what goes on in this house stays in this house. But baby, too many days I prayed, eating, dying, and ghetto minister to society. But these pistols smoke in our neighborhoods, they make them hot like sauna, Your Honor. So the names of the people involved in this sonnet had to be removed because poems about how we plan to uplift ourselves and create generational wealth through black business for us, by us, but be the first people outside your business to protest when you try us. That's why I gotta make sure that my pen stays on
Maybe I've been going nowhere lately. It's time to start all over and go for it. 'Cause they don't even know me yet. But that's something I don't regret. Every night I close my eyes and see only lavender dreams, baby. What can I do when a million things are running through? Million things I can't undo. I just sleepwalk.
Alright, so many of y'all know me, you know my background. I spent hell of time in prison, but I got out, changed my life. Really didn't, but I just didn't want to go back to jail. I'm the same dude, don't play with me. But I mean, but by the same token, you know what I'm saying, I just like to, you know, because a lot of brothers look up to me because I spent 15 years in prison and I performed at the Oracle Arena with Mike Kepps. I've been on the Little Duval, Living My Best Life tour at the Paramount, did that 8 times. So I'm just want to tell you, it don't matter where you come from, where you at, it's where you're going and where you're trying to get to. If you make a mistake in life, that don't mean nothing. You know, you got a little stutter step, you back now. So, I was given the opportunity, man, and I always like to give out opportunities because you never know who's gonna grow up to be the next whoever. Your favorite comedian was once a local comedian. Like, y'all come support me, you might see me on the big screen and everything, but I'll always be right here where I'm from. So, as a black man raised by a mother, maybe my grandmother, she said, hey, I wanna do some comedy. I said, you wanna do some comedy? She said, well, let's do it. So she came, she did her thing, gave her 2 minutes, man, killed it. So tonight, she get 5 minutes. Now before she starts telling your name,
My name is Lois Drew, but I am a raw sister.
And what you came to do, raw sister?
I came to give y'all some information about Jesus.
Well, all right. Well, all right. It's for Jesus. Don't even trip. It's for Jesus. All right, y'all put y'all hands together. Y'all give it up right now. Put your hands together right now. Put your hands together right now. Make another noise for the Lord. Sister!
Good evening. I want to give all praises to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to give a heavenly shout out to my brother Calvin. McCoy. He's no longer with us, but he was the best stylist or one of the best comedian that ever walked the earth. Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out. Hey, all the saints in the house. I've always said, you show me a saint and I'll show you a sinner. I'm just saying. And I'm pretty sure we got some people out in the audience right now, the ones that carry a Bible, the ones that read the Bible, the ones that let other people tell them what's in the Bible, and then we have the ones that don't even care, the non-believers. But what I came to tell you is that when you die, you either gonna go to heaven or you're going to hell. Now, trust me, the people in heaven, they all believe God. And the people in hell, they believe him too. I'm just saying, they do. They do. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And you know, I think about that because some of the children nowadays, they're doing a lot of stuff. But one day, I was eating with my granddaughter and her brother, Caden, the best big brother in the world. And he said to me, I don't know what name to call you. And I said, Caden, Luna will call me grandmother. And so, when you're, you can call me grandmother, you can adopt me or play adopt me, and you can call me grandmother. And Caden stopped eating, and he looked at me, and he said, I can't afford no child support. I said, what? He said, I ain't got no job. And see, there's some grown men that don't know they supposed to pay child support. Geniuses, I tell you. Geniuses. Really. You know, and I was also, well, I'm going to give y'all this information, this free. I'm going to just go off track for a minute. I need y'all to know about Jeremiah 10:1-4. Read that. It'll save some of y'all money for next year, and all you procrastinators, you won't spend a dime this year. Go back and read that. That's deep right there. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. I apologize, but I needed to tell you that. So, you know, if you train up your child, Proverbs 23:6-13 says, you can spare not the rod from the child. If you beat him with the rod, he shall not die. And then 14 says, you'll save his soul from burning hell. And maybe, just maybe, he won't be out here smashing and grabbing. Right. But, check it out. I wanted to call the police and I wanted to tell them my observation about the smashing and grabbing. I said, well, they were short. They were short, the people. They collaborated together and they was on time. Right. That eliminates certain people. I was trying to help. I wanted to help because that is so true. But, you know, who gonna listen to me? But he. My husband and I, we are vaccinated, also with the booster. And see, we feel like this. You predestined to die.
You know, I got it hard. It's hard for a sister out here. All these men out here, they stalking me. Yeah, I know I look like Beyonce, but Lord. You know, I go to the store, he in the bushes. I go to church, he underneath the bench. Lord, I can't shake him for nothing. Lord have mercy. But you know what? When I catch, all I catch is them used to be's. Them used to be's. You used to have a house, you used to have a car, you used to have a job, you used to have some teeth. Them used to be. Lord have mercy. I don't need no used to be, I need a now to be. I need a now to be. I need a, come on, what you need, ladies? You need a what?
Now
I need a now to be, a now to be, a now to be, that's right. I don't need something that used to be. Hey, you all right? Y'all enjoying yourself?
Sleep talk, that's all I got. What can I say with a million things I can't erase? Million people I can't save. I just sleepwalk, I just sleep talk. Don't wanna wake up. Tell me that you can see what I see, feeling wrapped up in the warmth of Sunday, man.
But if you could think of a word better than thank you, that's what I'm
How you living?
Nigga, thank you just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Grateful. Oh, you got
Good ex-husband in front of a room to uplift, and I let all that toxicity come out. So I just want to thank ya. Thank ya. Hallelujah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Now, let's talk about this now. Y'all know he say from Oakland. I'm from Oakland too. Deep East Oakland. Feel me? Pop your collar, holla, holla. I'm back from East Oakland when it was 415. Y'all young, but look at that. They didn't know we were 415 first. You feel me? So then, I had to, I ain't here no more. You know, Section 8 and with the gentrification. I had to move. And I couldn't afford nothing in Oakland. So it was either Merced, Stockton, Antioch, Pittsburgh. Y'all know all that. So I went to Stockton. That's baby Oakland. I see all my people out there at the food for less. Restaurant. Everybody at the restaurant. Look, y'all know. Y'all be coming out there. So I had to move out there. But y'all
Being black does not equal being free. Not if a white man can shoot me just for wearing the hoodie can be justified and go free, but a black man can get 20 years just for selling a bag of weed. I'm not saying that it's deeds should go unpunished, but you get what I mean. Black people understand freedom. We understand that it does not stand for the black man in the land of the opportunity and the free. And telling me to go back to Africa does not offend me. Not if this isn't even where my ancestors wanted to be, but telling me that all lives matter when black lives never matter, still don't matter until you probably will never matter, makes me angry. And if you want to tell me to go back to where I come from, where would I send you to? Because this land doesn't even belong to you. I wonder why there is so much anger towards the color of our skin when we are all made with the same organs within. Why going to the store is something that I must defend? Please, Officer Chill, I'm just a black man trying to sell these CDs and feed my family and deal with the life that was handed to me. And if it was up to me, we would have never crossed paths. Give me the liberty to go free and unbeat. To see my children grow is far more important than you will ever know. Red, white, and blue. It's supposed to protect you, but if you look like me, it's all good until the flashing lights are behind you. And they say that we are all free. Free from what? Free from who? Someone help me. I am raising a black boy and his life is in danger. Our black boys are becoming an endangered species as if it wasn't enough. Ripping our black men from their families as you rape them and beat them and ship them on a boat as they slip to the next man's species. Trust me and believe me, unity in the community is something that they never want to see. They would rather have us live in pain and agony. Do you not see what is happening? We are turning our backs on our blacks instead of fighting back. We are completely off track. Do you not understand what can happen after that? I bet you can't believe that. Not after what happened to Oscar Grant. How he was shot while face down and handcuffed by an officer in his back. Now what do you tell his daughter after that? You can be shot just for being black. If you comply, you will still die. Some of us ask ourselves why we try, because his fellow officers will get on the stand, sort of tell the truth and tell nothing but lies. They would rather have us spending all of our hard-earned money in the mall instead of in the books reading about it all, confused about our looks and how hard it was for our ancestors and what it took for them to get here. We are competing over Jordans and who has more of them and who's wearing the newest white man's name on our clothes. Only God knows what's next, but if you would have read the text, you will see that they raped them, stripped them, ripped them, and then they laughed at us. And then they laughed at us while they ran trains on us. And then they hung us. They will not be happy until there is no more of us. So, you pledge allegiance to your flag of your United States of America and to your republic in which you stand. But I am that one nation under God, and until we are all indivisible and there is liberty and justice for all, I will not pledge to your flag.
Brown body, black body, everybody got to go. I said 1 body, 2 body, 3 body, 4. Brown body, black body, your body, my body, brown body, black body, your body, my body, everybody got to go. So I took my son back to the hospital yesterday and I asked the doctor if he could remove my son's invisible target. The doctor looked at me confused. The doctor was white. I said, there has to be something there that I can't see, something that only white people can see. If not, please explain to me, why do all of these things keep happening? Right. I am a mother raising a black boy in America, and there are things that keep happening to us that isn't fair to us. Why is it that his life only matters to me? You see, my son has special needs and can't grasp the concept that because of the color of his skin, everyone is not his friend, or even the fact that I'm the only one that cares if he lives. You see, the difference is in my son's pigmentation, which causes so much hate across this nation. Regardless of his affiliation, it doesn't matter, because my son was not born Caucasian. And I know I'm not the only black mother with this built-up frustration caused by every generation before me, but I love my son. Can't you see what they are doing? They are killing our sons as a badge of honor, which makes me wonder, is it because we look younger, live longer, stronger, or because our black men are dating your daughters? My father's father, I can go back further, but my father's father is your father's too. So why is it that white people always have an excuse and aren't held accountable for the things that they do? Why is it that my son can't go jogging for a walk, church, store, or school? Why is that we cannot call you for protection? And I'm starting to think that you letting off those rounds gives you an erection because your wife at home doesn't give you any affection. Correction! My son is black, and it doesn't matter if he's wearing a hoodie with Skittles in his hand, a bloody t-shirt after being stabbed, reaches for paperwork after you asked, handicapped in a wheelchair, lying face down on the ground, jogging down the street, standing with both hands up to his sky, yells out, I can't breathe, with a knee in his neck on cement pavement. It doesn't matter because my son is still faced with the fact that he is black. Right. Which should be a badge of honor. Instead, there's a target on his back. So my son must always watch his back because he is black, but my son has special needs. Now you can only imagine how much this scares me. So doctor, please tell me you can remove this invisible target off my son's back. Yes. I'm scared because my son is labeled handicapped and black. With your transition, because it is you that I am missing. I am sitting here crying and wishing that I had one more hour with you, one more laugh with you, one more hug from you. Man, I'd give anything just to spend a little bit more time with you. I'd jump off this bridge right now and admit that I could be with you. That's how much I love you. See, no other love will do. See, most people should tell you that they love you based off these conditions and then read off this list, because the moment that you make them unhappy, sadly, that's when their conditions ends and their love for a new person begins. See, this definitely goes for lovers and even those that we call friends and family. Well, let's not even begin. You see, I could go real deep with this, but I don't care about all that. I held your body until it was lifeless with no heart beating, and it is messing with me. I promised you that I'd never leave you like you never left me, but this is something that I can't unsee, and I can't tell if it's my crown I should be wearing because I never let you down, but the machine's beep beep sound is giving me a headache, and I don't know how, because I remember hearing that beep beep pound until there was no more beep beep sound, and the nurses came in and turned off the machines like it was just another round. As your body laid there, you were nowhere to be found.
And I'm supposed to go on in life without you, and I don't know how. No longer will I hear you cheering me on from the crowd. I stayed by your hospital bed trying to figure out where did you go and how. I mean, I see your body, but there is no body in your body. How did we go from having so much hope to nothing? From fighting for your life to your body being done? From hugs and kisses to the sickness at once? See, I'd be a liar if I told you that I didn't know that you were tired. But mommy, I am selfish. I want you here. It is the way that I am wired. So now I gotta dig a little bit deeper just to reach a little bit higher because my heart wants to quit, but my soul is the fighting.
That was the end for the night. We just got home. The kids are with the baby's mom for the weekend, and then we're about to go to bed. Gotta work in the morning. And yeah. So have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.